Hey YouTube, it's Cece Cartwheel VSG coming at you from my kitchen at home, where it was my lovely office today because I was lucky enough to get to work from home after coming back from a 3-day business trip. So anyway, when I was away, I did try to post a video, but if you watched it, it had weird pops all in it, and sorry about that. I deleted it, and then here we go again. So today is June 18th, and I have a surgery date. It is the 23rd of June, which is next Tuesday, which is 6 days, 5 days from today. So the countdown is on. For the past 3 or 4 days, I've been on a bit of an emotional roller coaster. I'm really excited still about the surgery. I have faith in the decision that I made. I've done the research, I've done the work, I know what I'm doing, but it is major surgery, and I'm 6 days away from major surgery, so I think it's normal. I think every big decision you should have a little bit of a thought process going on with it, and so that's what's happening. But today I've had a really good day for a couple of reasons. One is I got to talk to my surgeon. I had my pre-op appointment with my surgeon last week. My husband went with me, and I had that, and I also had the appointment with the hospital, so to get my blood work drawn and get everything in order for surgery date on Tuesday. But I forgot to ask my surgeon a couple questions about nausea, and so she called me today. She called me back today, and it was really good to talk to her, and she really made me feel better about my decision. Not that she needed to, but, it's big, it's huge, it's surgery, and I haven't had a lot of them, and, I'm glad she called me, and I'm glad I got to talk to her. The other reason why I had a really good day is, besides being able to work from home in my jammies, and I have been wearing, these are jammies I wore last night to bed, right? And right now it's 7:40 at night, so I'll probably be wearing them again to bed tonight. Thank you for sharing. Anyway, but the reason why today was such a good day is I also got to talk to my husband's co-worker, who is coming up on his 2-year surgiversary. He had VSG surgery done in July, the beginning of July, 2013, and even though I've not met him in person, he and my husband work closely together, and he generously offered to, when my husband told him that I was having the surgery, he generously offered to talk to me and answer any and every question that I have. And I am going, just so you know, I am going to my support groups through the hospital that I am working with. They have support groups twice a month. And I am able to talk to the people in that group. But, it's a group forum, and I've made a couple of friends, but I haven't been able to pull anybody aside outside of the support group to have a little one-on-one time with them. So today was really great because I got to have one-on-one time with my husband's coworker, and he was so generous. He answered anything and everything that I asked him. He probably spent an hour and a half or 2 hours with me. So I just so happy that he could do that. And it makes me feel way more confident in my decision of what I'm doing because he's done it. A lot of you have done it. I watch your videos, and I'm going to do it, and I can do this. So it was great to talk to him. The other thing that I wanted to talk about on this video is all of the prescriptions that were prescribed by my surgeon for surgery. And as my disclaimer, I'm not a medical professional, didn't go to any school to be a medical professional, and this is not any advice for any of you to have these prescriptions for your surgery. I'm just telling you what was prescribed to me. I don't know if it's the same as what all of you got prescribed, or if this is news to everybody and maybe you didn't get any prescriptions, but Here goes. I was prescribed 7 things in all, and they're divided into 3 different categories. So the first one, which is probably my favorite category, is prevention of nausea. So I have something prescribed called a scopolamine patch, which I'm going to apply the patch behind my ear, on my neck, behind my ear, to the hairless area behind one ear the night before surgery. So, and it stays on for 48 hours total, but it says to wash your hands after you apply it. And the purpose is to minimize nausea after surgery. So that's a scopolamine patch. Then this second one was really interesting, and my surgeon warned me about it, that it was a prescription that insurance companies don't particularly like to pay for, and mine was no different. So it is called Emend, E-M-E-N-D, and you're supposed to take one. I'm going to be taking one 40 milligram tablet with a small sip of water 3 hours before my scheduled surgery. And I don't know about you, but I'm not going to find out my exact surgery time until the day before surgery. My surgeon's office is going to call me and tell me. So I will count down 3 hours before and take this one Emend tablet. Now, here's the kicker. Are you ready to hear how much this cost? And by the way, it's for prevention of nausea, so I don't care how much it costs. If it's preventing nausea, I'm going to pay for it. So it was, drum roll please, for one pill, $65, $64.97 to be exact. So I will be gladly taking that, and hopefully it will help with nausea. In addition, I have a prescription called Reglan, R-E-G-L-A-N, and I'll be taking one tablet, one tiny 10 milligram tablet 4 times daily until instructed to stop by my surgeon. So I'm going to be taking it 4 times a day after surgery. And it's to minimize nausea after surgery and improve emptying of the esophagus and stomach, which can make it easier to meet fluid goals after surgery, so that I can sip, sip, sip. All right. My next category is pain control. So I am taking 2 500 milligram tablets of acetaminophen, and I believe that is Tylenol, if I'm not mistaken. And I bought that over the counter, but they have it on this list of prescriptions. So I'm going to be taking 1,000 milligrams, again, 3 hours before my scheduled surgery time, and I'll be taking it with the Emend. So those 3 tablets together, I will be taking 3 hours before surgery. And in addition to that, I was prescribed hydrocodone with acetaminophen, which I believe is Vicodin, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. But I got a nice big bottle of that, 40 tablets, and the purpose is to control pain after surgery. I'm not somebody that particularly likes pain medication. Well, I mean, thank goodness I haven't had to take it a whole lot in my life. But I've gotten prescriptions for Vicodin before, I think for mouth stuff, dental things, if I'm not mistaken. But I know that it does knock me out. And the other thing that I know is that if you take a lot of pain medication, it's been my experience that it causes constipation, which, to be honest with all of you, I'm a little paranoid about, because I've seen a lot of your videos and I've tried out a lot of protein shakes, and so I'm going to be very cognizant of that and probably do everything I can to keep from getting constipated, although, you know, it is what it is, and if you have to take pain meds, you have to take them. But I did get a prescription also on my own for Miralax, because my surgeon's office does recommend taking Miralax as quickly as you can after surgery and being on a regular regimen of it, so that you don't experience constipation. So I will be doing that. Don't have to tell me twice. I'll be doing that. But anyway, hydrocodone with acetaminophen, I've got that. So I got my pain control. Then the third category is called prevention of gastrointestinal side effects from surgery. And I have 2 prescriptions. One of them is omeprazole. I don't know if I'm omeprazole. I'm sure I'm not saying that right. But I believe that that is generic for Prilosec, which I'm happy to say that I'm not somebody that has GERD or regular constant acid reflux. Thank God. So I'm not somebody that has had to take Prilosec all my life. My mom suffered from it, and I remember that she was taking it for a while, but I've never had to take it. But it's my understanding that it does have to build up in your system for a little bit. So I'm going to double check with my surgeon's office, because I don't know if I'm supposed to start taking it this weekend before surgery, or if, again, I'm supposed to start taking it after surgery. I'm just not sure about that, so I'll double check that. If any of you know, or any of you have experience with it, let me know. And so I've got that 20 milligrams omeprazole, and then I've got a prescription for Actigall, Actigall, and I'm supposed to take one of those 300 milligrams 3 times daily with food for 6 months after surgery. And it's safe to open the capsule and mix it with a spoonful of applesauce, it says, even during the liquid-only diet phase. All right, so, and the purpose of Actigall is to lower the risk of developing gallstones during rapid weight loss phase, because it's my understanding that with rapid weight loss causes your gallbladder, it's very taxing on your gallbladder, and a lot of people can get gallstones, and that's a big, you don't want that, because you have to end up having your gallbladder removed. So hopefully this will help. She said that it did minimize the risk of gallstones down to a really low percentage, and I can't remember exactly what she said, but it made me feel a lot better about taking that prescription. So I will be taking that. So anyway, these are all of the prescriptions that I had prescribed to me, and my surgery date's in 5 or 6 days. And right now I'm in countdown mode, and I'm doing everything I can to prepare, get ready. I ordered some stuff from Amazon. I ordered a pill container thing, a big pill container thing to put all my vitamins and prescriptions in, so that I know when to take what. I'm going to do that and map that all out. I'm also going to cook 2 or 3 things of my husband's favorites to put in the freezer, because I'm anticipating that at least for the first 2 weeks after surgery, I'm not going to want to cook a whole lot, and I do love to cook, and I'm hoping that this surgery is not going to completely change that, because the guy that I talked to today on the phone, it was really nice for me to hear from him, the one that's 2 years out past surgery, that he has had a really fun time creating recipes with things in the different phases, like whether he was in pureed stage or in liquid stage. But then when he got, into soft foods and then regular foods, he's had a really good time making up different recipes, and it was good to hear some of the things that he does. It was such a good phone conversation. I just love that. So I feel very, very fortunate. But anyway, I'm going to try to clean my house up as much as I can, get things in order so that I'm not worried about things, and I can just focus on healing and me and getting better and getting stronger every day. And I will probably make another video before my surgery just to check in. Hopefully I won't be freaking out. I don't think I will be. But I love watching your videos. You all give me strength, and I know I can do this. You all are doing it. We're all doing it. I hope everybody's having a really great day and week, and thank you for watching. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.